As it stands right now, sitting in the golden hot seat is Kusanagi on the winner's side of Grand Finals, just in case you had forgot, in 3-2 fashion. However, that's been the story for him since the get-go, right? Out of winner's semifinals. However, Alfin has had a different type of story as well, 3-1 initially, and now he's kind of just big chilling, having to face off against Fast, a player that he's faced off against earlier and put him into losers. We'll see if Fast has made the adjustments. Clearly, he's made at least a significant adjustment towards one of the Cammys. Does that apply to Alfin and his mentality on how he approaches playing Cammy and adding on to the opponent's defense, right? Being able to put on that mental stack, being able to expose some of the whiff punishes, etc., right? Having that mentality to play Rushdown the way he does is what excelled him to this point. Does Fast have it in him to be as fast as Alfin in the streets, right?
I just gotta say though, if you're Alfin, don't try to go for any cross-up spin knuckles, because that clearly has not been working.
Nope, not for him, and also not for Lionheart as well.
Exactly.
Both of these players have blown it up. So with that in mind, I guess Fast, he's going to be going back to the Blanka pick. This has been a specific Cammy choice. So let's get into it. Game number 1 is going to be 3 out of 5 all the way through as per usual.
I mean, outside of Akainu, who used Guile, this is all he's faced is Cammy, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, he's been for Fast, it's been like what? Because Cammy, Guile, Cammy.
Right.
It was, yeah.
So outside of that Akainu match, yeah. So if Aki actually is his main and he only uses his character to counter Cammy, yeah, he just looks like a Blanka main to us right now.
I agree.
Right, so there we go. Alphen going for the slide situation after the counter hit standing heavy kick. Punish counter hit, I should say. Obviously very different things here. Oh, gosh. And speaking of punish counter, blocked that Blanka ball, and that's all she wrote there. So Alphen taking round number 1.
Pretty stable thus far, too, in his approach. He talked about not trying to, like, force himself to play neutral, play footsies, etc. He's just looking to play offense.
That's actually a strategy that you can use against Blanka in that situation there. I think the up ball just misses the razor edge slicer, so you can just kind of use that as a bait.
That's so weird how the interaction works. I love the fact that normal reaches so far, the back heavy punch.
Damn! And you put yourself in the corner. Oh, boy. And now you got to deal with this mix-up. Yep. All right.
That's not too bad. The little fella just walks off the screen.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with that again. I don't know how Blanka's back medium kick did not hit there.
I don't know either.
He wasn't that far away. Cammy doesn't have significantly smaller hurt box. Okay, so yeah, switching over to the Aki with the quickness. Obviously, again, pre-recorded, so that's why.
Do you see the reflection on Aki's glasses?
Yeah.
Is that the other opponent?
I don't know. Actually, I'm going to have to look closer now.
So interesting. I'm going to buff my PC up to like the max capacity to see what she sees in her glasses. Anyways, applying the poison pretty significant because Fast gets to play it real slow and let that life drain out. But no, the exposure down below from Alphen yet again. That is a big backdash because it sets the pace once more for Fast into the overhead. No. And poison is yet applied. You got to hold all of this.
That was
the fake
so
out.
messed up.
Man.
But yeah, the drop from Fast, unfortunately. But that was such a sick bait. I've never, because obviously.
The feint step?
Yeah, the feint step now goes backwards a little bit. So it looks like it's doing more than it actually is. And so yeah, you jump back because you think he might be trying to go for the command throw off of the, off the snake slide. There we go. Oh, good block. Actually, it was just drive parry, so he didn't have to worry about the side. Oh, this hurts so much. Oh, man, this hurts so much. Out of the corner, and we've also got burnout, and you know what?
No, you can't. She's allowed to press a button because Fast doesn't have any more life left.
Dude, I have never seen that interaction right there, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You are not even susceptible to all the other frame traps either because you can trade.
Right. I mean, they should have been able to hit before that. I'm going to have to lab that situation out. Lab it for sure.
There's certain ones where you can't because it's after the kicks right there, you're not really allowed to trade off of, but after the standing medium punch, that would have been a very a good moment to break out.
Punish counter throw here. It just walks up for another throw. Yep, you can throw loop in the middle of the screen if you get a punish counter throw. Ow. into the
Need
level
we say
3.
anything for this one? Need we say anything other than the combo's going to extend into the level 3 yet again? Alfin, game 2 under his
0.
belt.
Yep.
Damn. And that was... it feels like it's so in the books for Alfin already. In regards to like how he plays, he gets this landing, he deals a lot of damage with the character.
Yep.
That was like what, 2.5 touches, James? I don't even know.
Oh, gets the cross up. And that was a punish counter. He should have been able to link when he landed, but he just mistimed that, it looked like. He has the corner position, but Aki jump heavy punch hits so low. That sets up the safe jump. He missed the timing on that, actually.
Couldn't tell you if it was too late.
Yeah. Those
out of the
the
way,
active
perhaps.
frames on some of those jumping heavies is really small. Sometimes it can be tricky to get that safe jump timing there, but Fast should be able to get the kill here.
Yeah, that was the safe jump.
Yeah.
At least the second time around, much easier in the corner when your opponent can't back roll herself out of the way. Actually, it should be the same either way. If you do like the heavy serpent lash, you still are able to get like the fierce.
Yeah. That particular combo sets it up so you don't have to worry about which get up she.
Yeah, because she's in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they just stand still and just normal wake up, then you can do the down fierce for the cross up.
Dive kick, and this is one of the reasons why Akis do hate this match, is that dive kick does mess up the her anti-air attempts here. And look at this.
I think if you're Aki, you're not even trying to anti-air. It's why Fast had picked Blanka for this exact matchup, because he is able to maintain the charge and be able to like at least roundhouse the trade perhaps. But I'm not sure if Aki's roundhouse is going to be fast enough.
Oh no, that was the wrong one. No,
you had to use the medium. You had to
going
use the medium serpent lash.
You're going the other route. Now, you can try to use the heavy serpent lash to try to anti-air, but obviously if she dive kicks early, she might not get high enough over your head or something like that.
But off of a standing right kick, you have to go for the medium lash.
Right, and we see, going for that level 3 from Alphen to get the burnout. This is all but done. I don't know what you can do at this point.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He did it again. He did it again. That was actually 3-0. And in similar fashion, taking it down against Fast, eliminating him from the bracket, shooting himself back into the spot against Kusanagi in grand finals.
And yeah, we're going to take a look at this replay. And interesting, I mean, the Blanka, he tried the Blanka. It obviously worked against Lionheart. And, he tried it against Alphen earlier on, but apparently not working. And yeah, I'm really starting to think now that, Aki is really his real main here. He just doesn't in particular like using her against Cammy's probably. And so tried to go with the Blanka, but switching to the Aki here. And yeah, that was crazy. It wasn't heavy punch. It wasn't a heavy into the drive impact. If it was, then I don't think Cammy would have been able to get that jab out in time. But because it wasn't, yeah.
You don't think so?
Because I think there's only like a 2-frame gap in those, right?
Okay.
Usually when you do heavy into drive impact, I don't think you can get the lights out in time. But if you go for like medium or something like that, sometimes you can get thrown out of it. And I think that was kind of one of those situations there.
Very
But
interesting.
regardless, Alphen is back in the grand finals. He just fought Kusanagi. As you can see, it was 3-2. So clearly a very, very close match here. So Alphen's going to try to do this again. But yeah, Kusanagi, that Ryu was just dishing out the damage, and I'm dying to see how this grand final set is going to go. Again, this is just week 1 of the France World Warrior, but again, being able to go all around the world, checking out all the different World Warriors and giving you a glimpse of all the players that we expect to see competing against each other is so cool.
Truly is. And to see it, it's going to be the first game, Ryu versus Cammy. Now, we did see the Luke a little bit earlier on from Kusanagi facing off against Solinho, but it's not going to be the same case. I think, 3-2 is a pretty sturdy number. Pretty darn good if you're a Ryu player. I think he's going to be sticking to it again.
Yeah, but you saw again, there's that standing light punch from Cammy into the crouching medium punch. I love the offensive drive reversal, although it does put him closer to burnout. He still has a better corner position, but there we go. Kusanagi finds the hit.
Yeah, good presence of mind to fire out with the crouching jab on wake up from Alfin, forcing Kusanagi to keep that string tight if need be. When he drive rushes forward, he has to be true to his meaties. Oh, damn! Or you can keep throwing out the donkey kick.
And it's so nice, too, because it hits high as well. So, yeah, catching Cammy out of the startup of her jump. I don't know what it is about that move, but I swear it's like a magnet. I see it, and I just walk into it.
And you're stuck, dude. I feel like that proximity guard on that is nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought. Oh, cheers, fam. The other way. Bang. A lot of damage incoming. Doesn't even spend any bar. Just the charge spiral arrow. Get the rest of that.
That was definitely one of the buffs they gave Ryu, where that solar plexus strike actually causes the proximity guard. A lot of moves don't do that currently. Just a few rare ones do. Oh. Oh, okay. Busting out. He saw the green. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to be able to get this out.
Wow.
Whip punish.
He's looking for that. We talked about it in his interview. Oh, that was just a regular take this.
Oh, and still able to throw it him in time for the punish counter. Remember, the whip drive parry got nerfed significantly in Season 2. Actually, I feel like has been one of the changes that has made a lot of the pro players happy, but Alfin is not happy because he's going to be burnt out not only after taking 50% damage.
And that was raw too. That was off of a fierce. That was a pure whiff punish. But damn, that was donkey mid-air.
Yeah. What a tech. You text? That's so scary. Dude, look at this. Kusanagi's like, I'm blocking, dude. Whatever. He went for the whip OS, and that is the counter to the whip OS right there.
Walking and blocking?
Walk that last second and block. Because normally you do that, you figured, oh, if I whip, the super doesn't come out. It'll only come out if they move forward. If they're moving forward, they can't block. So that's the whip OS. But, wow, what season neutral by Kusanagi there.
And that trade is huge for Alphen. Starting things off with the crouching heavy punch as well, and still maintaining it with the crouching heavy punch. The damage against Kusanagi has been pretty severe, but now this positioning, Alphen hanging out within the 2 and 3 range.
Wow, what a decision to perfect parry right there. That's going to give Kusanagi a real good chance for a comeback here. Oh, man, look at him just dancing inside and outside of his range. Trying to go for the perfect parry again. This time the throw going to punish that, and the throw going to punish that one too. Alphen takes game number 1.
We might be onto something here. We might be onto something. That is a huge jump. Oh, no.
He tried to do the back medium punch. He tried to do the lift upper combo. Hit back medium punch a little too early.
Damn, he ran right into that fierce. Again, back-to-back donkeys. How many donkeys can Ryu afford? He has no shoes. How can he afford an animal?
Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, man. Perfect parry. Of course, the scaling is there, so. Okay, goes for the mix-up to the low plus frames. And, yeah, we see a lot of people jumping back in that situation.
Yeah, we got to see Alphen kind of stop those eventually.
Yeah, here we go. No, doesn't go for the DP afterwards. I think he messed up, but it worked out for him into that throw.
He was just standing still. That is a that was the punish counter. Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, was there enough time for Kusanagi to recover?
Right.
Apparently not. Oh, and what a stop to the solar plexus. You saw the startup of that as well. Yeah. I think that might be the answer. And
Alphen's success on crouching medium kick into drive rush has been amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's single hit confirming or something, but it's been fantastic so far.
I'm going to say yes. Absolutely, he's single hit confirming.
Ooh.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
And he's just teasing the opponent. I don't know about all that.
Wow, why?
I don't know about all that.
Why would you do that?
A little suspicious on that one.
Might have been an execution error.
You might think so.
But I mean, it wasn't OD. What was it? Oh, you died.
You hella died. GG's.
Well, I mean, what would he have been going for? EX Drill wouldn't have done anything. That doesn't go through projectiles or anything.
Couldn't tell you even if I were a pro commentator, James.
How do you even think of doing that?
Jeez. No stopping not necessary.
Yeah, the meteorite. Oh, boy. He's just eating everything right now. Alphen, his brain has melted this round. That last round really hurt him.
Damn, Kusanagi's at the buffet is what you're telling me?
Yeah, okay, there we go. That's what he was doing in the first game, and that worked out. But then the wake-up, crouching medium punch from Kusanagi. Gonna tie it up 1-1, but Alphen's really got to gather himself here.
I think that was solicited off of a back throw, and they're not gonna drive rush forward. I think crouching medium punch is totally solicited as a counter poke option.
Okay. There's that standing heavy kick. Like I said, the fact that it doesn't push back as far means that even though you're safe when it gets blocked, you can't do as much afterwards. Ooh. Nope, no dive kick. Execution error right there from Alphen.
That's the second time around. Alphen's opted to drop something or at least misinput himself into oblivion. As in the previous game, Kusanagi playing it slow as well, but now he's finding himself in the corner. No uppercut
No
in
DB,
mind.
yeah, no anti-air. Now you're just gonna walk into that standing heavy punch. Oh, I like the wake-up drive reversal, and yeah, this is a dangerous situation. I like the throw, sneaking that in there. No, that was supposed to be a jump forward dive kick, I think.
Not gonna tell you again. Oh man, that was wrong. Fierce into fierce DP. That's hella damage. That is hella damage.
Yeah. Oh man, I just feel like after that one execution error and losing round number 2 from Alphen, that he just hasn't been the same since then.
I hope that's not the case, but Kusanagi's going to take full advantage of that. 3 bars to both their names is going to be a very explosive hit. If Kusanagi can land one, at least it's one of them. Oh, he has to do it off of this. If he can, because he has 2 bars to his name.
Ow.
He's definitely going to do it, because this is going to kill. Look at the damage.
He goes for the fancy link combo after the heavy kick. Just into the level 1's gonna do it. Kusanagi going up 2-1. And like I said, that one execute, it's tough. Like when you're playing these matches, like when something like that happens, sometimes it's hard to shake that. It really is. Because he had that game won, basically. This is what we need to see. Yes, the trade combos. You have those set up.
It's not the first time that Kusanagi has run into fist-to-face style, right? Crouching fierce, opting to throw out a 4-frame normal after that is so dangerous.
Oh man, yeah, you can see suddenly Alfin is just like being a lot braver all of a sudden. He's just been going for a lot more throws. That's why he ran into that crouching medium kick, because he tried to do walk-up throw earlier.
Oh, that was just very lucky timing. You saw the startup of the fireball from Kusanagi.
Who needs to go through a fireball when you can hit it during its startup, right?
True, you saw the blue in his, not in his shoes, the blue in his fists.
Oh, that's too far. Again, you see how that buff, the Cammy standing heavy kick not being punishable, is so nice.
I love this song. It's funky, man.
I like that clip where Ryu sings along with that dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna hurt.
What's wrong? Get up. God, I love that line.
I do kind of wish that they let him combo after the Shin Show like he's been able to in past games, but it's okay.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Obviously, you lower the damage a little bit, but you know.
I set up for more execution than I want to. But either way, Kusanagi looking at match point, tournament point at that.
Oh boy, there he goes. There's that crouching medium kick again. Plus frames, and yeah, the opponent has not respected the post slide right there, and Alfin is always going for the throw. He needs to go for another button that'll catch the startup of the backdash or the jump back.
Right.
Throw out a crouching light kick or something like that just to kind of get the hit.
Man, Alfin has been fishing for some of these low forwards a lot. Oh! Jesus, speaking of fishing.
And then, yeah, like you said, that bounce, the basketball dribble right there. Kusanagi is in great position right here. He has the corner.
Can he do it again?
The sequence right here. He fakes the throw that time.
Bruh, 4 lights. I know he whipped one of them.
Oh, and there it is. That should be the win right there. He's going to spend the level 2, and that is going to kill Kusanagi without needing a second set. Has defeated Alfin, and now he is the winner of week number 1 for the France World Warrior.
I love that Kusanagi beat Alfin so hard he claimed his character on the tournament win screen.
Oh, was that Cammy?
I love that. There was definitely Cammy there as a representative for him. But either way, that's
funny.
Kusanagi with Ryu.
That's funny,
taking it
dude.
down over Alfin in a very similar fashion. Actually, it's still similar in the terms that he won, but 3-1, very significant. But we saw some of the big highlights coming in from Alfin, right? Being sure to get some of these trade combos down pat, but there were a couple of weird, strange occurrences that allowed him to, 1, take loads of damage, 2, get the mental stack against him.
Yeah, it's right here. That right there, like from this point, I feel like Alfin lost one game because he was a little mentally shook after losing this set, this particular set right here, because he just didn't look like himself for the next game. It took him another game to recoup himself, but that was the difference between the 3-1 and the 3-2 and potentially the reset.
Right. We couldn't tell you how important that was. But I will say, like, towards a little bit of this game, Alfin was starting to kind of keep it a little bit sharper. But this is where the tides are just too tough to even try to tread water in. Like, this is just way too much pressure. And Kusanagi knew it. He was going through every which way on offense, going through all the sequencing. There he is. Ryu's back.
And it's always tough. You know, sometimes you get into those reservoir dog situations where you're just staring each other down. And you're just like, who's going to pull the trigger? Who's going to pull the trigger? And sometimes you just both hit the button. And you were just a little bit slower, and that's how Kusanagi took that final chunk of life, right?